Gujrat. The birthplace of Mahatma Gandhi has for ages been the epitome of leadership, progress and development. This western state of India has witnessed some of the most significant moments of Indian history, has been the hotbed of people's movements which have inspired generations across the world. It's a state where entrepreneurship flourishes, where innovation thrives and growth is a way of life. Now, Gujrat is on the threshold of a new era of prosperity and development. This is the chronicle of a success story called Gujrat. This is vibrant Gujrat. Blessed with over 1,600 kilometers of coastline, it is one of India's most prosperous states where industrialization and economic growth are embedded in government policies to usher in a new era of development. For Gujrat, it is the best of times. Famously known for ages as the land of opportunities, Gujrat over the decades has established itself as a leader in textiles, engineering, chemicals, petrochemicals, pharmaceuticals, dairy, cement, ceramics and gems and jewelry. With 41 ports lacing its coastline, Gujrat handles 20% of India's cargo. With its rich legacy of growth and prosperity, the government of Gujrat is shaping up the fortunes of the state to take it to even greater heights.
गुजरात एक ऐसा प्रदेश है कि जो अध्ययन करने योग्य है। सामान्य रूप से जहां पर रॉ मटेरियल होता है, वहीं पर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की संभावनाएं बढ़ती हैं। लेकिन गुजरात अकेला एक एक्सेप्शनल केस है कि जिसने अपनी एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के कारण, अपने इंडस्ट्रियल फ्रेंडली एनवायरनमेंट के कारण, पॉलिसी ड्रिवन गवर्नेंस के कारण देश में अलग पहचान बनाई है। और यही कारण है कि गुजरात इंडस्ट्रियल इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए आज एक सबसे पसंद डेस्टिनेशन बन गया है।
Gujrat has not only emerged as the leading industrial state of India, but has become the manufacturing powerhouse of the country. Though it has a meager share of 6% of India's geographical area and 5% of its population, Gujrat contributes over 21% of the country's exports and 16% of India's industrial production. The state has contributed over 9% of India's annual average growth and 15% of average industrial growth over the last 3 years. A consistent feat that has catapulted Gujarat's growth story into the same league as developed Asian countries like Singapore and Malaysia.
जब मैं विजन 2020 की बात करता हूं, तब मैं गुजरात को दुनिया के टॉप मोस्ट जो डेवलप एरियाज है और जो पिछले 2 दशक में डेवलप हुई है, उनकी तुलना में अपने आप को ला करके खड़ा करना चाहता हूं। जैसे साउथ कोरिया है, गुजरात जैसी जनसंख्या है, गुजरात जैसा ही लोकेशन है, क्यों न मैं साउथ कोरिया के बराबर का मेरा स्टेट बन जाए। जापान गुजरात करीब इक्विवेलेंट है, मेरा स्टेट जापान जैसा क्यों न बने। उस पैरामीटर को पार करने के लिए मुझे क्या क्या व्यवस्थाएं खड़ी करनी पड़ी, उस रूप में मैं काम को एक नई दिशा देने का प्रयास कर रहा हूं।
One of the key growth drivers in Gujrat has been the quality of its governance. A transparent, focused and accountable government has been the foundation of Gujarat's unrivaled success. It is this tool that the government of Gujarat is determined to utilize to further harness its natural and human resources and sustain the state's leadership position in India's industrial development.
कर्मचारी को कर्मयोगी बनाने के लिए किया और हर एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट में अपने कर्मचारी को किस तरह से काम करना चाहिए उसका सुझाव भी दिया, उसका ट्रेनिंग भी दिया। वो कर्मचारी में से ही हमने सजेशन लिया कि अपने किस तरह से काम करने की अपनी एफिशिएंसी बढ़ती है और शिकायत कम होती है। तो कर्मचारी ने ही सुझाव दिया, कर्मचारी ने ही वो सुझाव अप्रूव किया, वही तरीके से उसी ने काम किया। वही वजह से कर्मचारी की पब्लिक में कोई शिकायत नहीं रही।
The government of Gujarat has now drawn up an ambitious plan to establish the state as an Asian leader in industrial growth and develop an economic policy that would set new benchmarks. And driving this new growth story would be the social infrastructure of Gujarat. More on that after the break. In the last 2 decades, the economy of Gujarat has moved on a phenomenal growth trajectory, aided by the government's proactive policies and the entrepreneurial spirit of over 5 crore people of the state. Gujarat is uniquely positioned to become a global hotspot for investments with a population density of 258 compared to the national average of 350. Gujarat shares its borders with the states of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, and each of the 25 districts of Gujarat is its wealth creator. The districts are Ahmedabad, Amreli, Anand, Banaskantha, Bharuch, Bhavnagar, Dahod, Dan, Gandhinagar, Jamnagar, Junagarh, Kheda, Kutch, Mehsana, Narmada, Navsari, Panchmahal, Patan, Porbandar, Rajkot, Sabarkantha, Surat, Surendranagar, Vadodara and Valsad.
एक तो गुजरात का ग्लोबल डायस्पोरा है, वो गुजरात की अपनी बहुत बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ है और उसके कारण गुजरात की एक वैश्विक परिचय सदियों से है। दूसरा, गुजरात साहसिक है। बिजनेस में, इंडस्ट्री में साहस बहुत बड़ी बात होती है। तीसरी बात है सिक्योरिटी। आदमी पैसे लगाता है तो उसको सिक्योरिटी चाहिए कि उसमें से उसको मुनाफा मिलेगा, उसके पैसे सिक्योर रहेंगे। तीसरी चीज है गुजरात के लोग कैपिटल मार्केट में मैक्सिमम इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हैं। कोई भी इन्वेस्टर होता है वो सोचता है कि जो प्रजा इतना कैपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट करने वाली प्रजा है, अगर उसके दरवाजे पर जाके खड़े रहेंगे और कभी हमको मार्केट में जाना पड़ा तो वो प्रजा हमारे साथ खड़ी रहेगी।
The key to Gujarat's phenomenal industrial success is its focus on education. Gujarat is home to some of the premier educational and professional institutes in the world that provide excellent trained manpower to its industries. Apart from some prestigious educational institutions like the Indian Institute of Management, National Institute of Design, Nirma Institute of Management, National Institute of Fashion Technology, and the Dhirubhai Ambani Institute of Information and Communication Technology. The state has 26 engineering colleges, 61 polytechnics, 26 management study institutions, 25 colleges for computer applications, and 219 industrial training centers.
Education Department, Science and Technology Department, IT Department और उद्योग इंडस्ट्रीज डिपार्टमेंट, ये सब की एक कमेटी बनी है और एक कमेटी में तय किया जाता है कि जो उद्योग को किस ट्रेंड की आवश्यकता है वो ट्रेंड के अनुसार हम हमारे सिलेबस में चेंज कर रहे हैं। और जो वो बोलते हैं कि हमारे ऐसे ट्रेंड बच्चे चाहिए, तो उनको हम आईटी में दाखिल करके, आईटीआई में दाखिल करके उनको इस तरह हम ट्रेन करते हैं और बाद में वहां उनको जॉब वगैरह मिल जाते हैं।
To promote industrialization within the state, the government of Gujrat has opened a floodgate of employment opportunities not only for the people of the state but also for professionals across the country. The government's labor reforms initiatives have provided tremendous impetus in getting quality workforce across different industrial sectors. It has also strengthened Gujarat's position as a provider of employment opportunities and has facilitated an enabling work environment for its people.
गुजरात में लेबर की जो पीसमेंट है, लेबर की कोई यहाँ मुसीबत नहीं है। लेबर लोग शांति से काम कर रहे हैं, मालिकों को कोई नुकसान नहीं पहुंचाते और प्रोडक्टिविटी में मानने वाले सब कर्मचारी और कारीगर है यहाँ पर। और गवर्नमेंट की ओर से भी हर एक इंडस्ट्रियलिस्टों को इतनी सुविधा मिलती है कि जिसकी वजह से उसको कोई शिकायत नहीं है।
The government of Gujarat firmly believes in its policy of providing an enhanced quality of life to the people of the state. Along with generating adequate employment opportunities for the people, the efforts of the government in improving the health sector are also showing results. Investments in improving the health infrastructure have contributed to considerable decline in the birth rate, death rate and mortality rate in the state in the past few years.
Infant mortality rate and maternity deaths, these all things have been arrested. And the children, malnutrition children have been taken care by various programs. All children immunization and even school program where the school health checkup program where more than 1 crore children were examined and some of the children were detected with heart diseases are treated to the last logical end and they have been cured and they are living now normal life.
The social infrastructure of Gujarat has built the very foundation of its economic success. By creating a sound social infrastructure, the government of Gujarat is ensuring positive participation of its people in facilitating an overall economic growth of the state. Coming up after the break, we take a look at some of the new initiatives taken by the government of Gujarat to improve the quality of life for its people. For Gujrat, it is the beginning of a new march to development and prosperity. The government of Gujrat has accorded top priority to the welfare and safety of its people. In order to provide an enhanced quality of life to its citizens, the government has evolved a unique concept called Panchamrit. It embodies 5 critical powers which include Gyan Shakti or the power of knowledge, Raksha Shakti or the power of security, Jal Shakti, the power of water, Urja Shakti, the power of energy, and Jan Shakti, the power of the people.
Panchamrit Shaktis are 5 Shaktis through which the state has evolved a plan and is evolving strategies of how to take the state ahead.
Gyan Shakti, the power of knowledge. It ensures that each and every child in Gujarat receives elementary education both in urban and rural areas. The government has implemented various educational schemes like Gyan Rath and Vidya Lakshmi, which have significantly contributed in raising the quality of education in the state.
क्वालिटी एजुकेशन के लिए हम लोगों ने काफी प्रयास ये पिछले 3-4 साल से किया है। इसमें खास करके जो गर्ल्स एजुकेशन है इसमें ज्यादा हम लोगों ने प्रयास किया, क्योंकि गुजरात में 80% लिटरेसी रेट पुरुषों का है, 59% लिटरेसी रेट महिलाओं का है। इसीलिए महिलाओं का लिटरेसी रेट बढ़ाना चाहिए, ये प्रयास हम लोगों ने शुरू किया और कन्या शिक्षा यात्रा के जरिए पूरे गुजरात में 18,000 गांव में गए और 98% गर्ल्स और बॉयज स्कूल में दाखिल हुए हैं।
Initiatives in promoting education are not limited to children only. It's also about educating teachers, upon whom rests the responsibility of mentoring the future talent of Gujrat. The Karma Yogi scheme of the government of Gujrat is a step forward in imparting intensive training to primary and secondary school teachers. This scheme intends to equip them to guide the children of the state to a brighter future.
देश कैसा बनेगा वो ही शिक्षा के माध्यम से ही तय होगा। इसीलिए पहली जिम्मेवारी टीचर्स की होती है कि भाई टीचर्स एक आइडियोलॉजिकल टीचर है, अपनी जो नीति है वो फर्ज है वो अच्छी तरह से वो निभाएगा। उनका जो व्यक्तित्व है वो व्यक्तित्व जो निखरेगा और बच्चों के सामने वो आएगा तो बच्चा भी मानेगा कि नहीं, मुझे ये टीचर जो है वो मेरे लिए आदर्श है। ऐसे करके हम लोगों ने टीचर्स को ट्रेनिंग दी है।
It's the people of Gujrat who are driving excellence, and for the government, it's the people of Gujrat who matter. The state government has laid special emphasis on their security. They call it Raksha Shakti. The technologically advanced police stations in the state promise to provide adequate security to its citizens and investors. The result, a sharp decline in the crime rate in the state. No development effort is complete without the provision of clean drinking water for the people. It's the access to clean drinking water that gives true power to the people and reposes their faith in governance. That's Jal Shakti, the power of water, a philosophy that is strongly embedded in the policies of the government of Gujrat. The lifeline of Gujarat's water resources is the Sardar Sarovar Dam. This gigantic structure has been harnessing the abundant bounties of river Narmada, all to one end, to provide life in the form of drinking water and lush green agricultural fields. The famed parched lands of Gujarat are now a thing of the past. The Sardar Sarovar Dam stands tall as an epitome of Gujarati pride and progress.
With completion of Sardar Sarovar Dam, the question of drinking water supply is taken fully care of, and 18 lakh hectare of land will ultimately be covered under irrigation, and equal number of farmers, almost 1/3 of Gujarat farmers, will benefit by way of cover irrigation as well as periodical irrigation in Rabi and some irrigation in summer. That way, farming in Gujarat would become much better and profitable than what it was earlier.
Energy is the key ingredient that drives the growth of any flourishing economy. Where rapid industrialization is a way of life, it is the power of energy, or Urja Shakti, that promises to keep the march to progress unhindered, uninterrupted. The government has developed schemes to ensure the supply of cheap electricity to all the industries and households by the year 2010. Projects like Ramjot has provided single-phase continuous electric supply to all the villages with a population of over 3,000.
Power we give 24 hours to household areas all over the state. Today we don't have a single load shedding in any of our towns, in any of our cities, in any of our villages. Through Jyoti Gram Yojana, we have been able to give them uninterrupted power.
It's the people of Gujrat who, with their sweat and enterprise, have built the very foundation of a self-reliant and prosperous Gujrat, often fighting all the odds stacked against them. In them lie the power to dream, the power to excel. It was this will to move on that resurrected a state shaken by the earthquake of 2001, which left 20,000 dead and thousands more homeless. Then came projects like Bhagirath Yojana. Over 10 million young hands joined to revive Gujrat and restore its old, lost glory. That is the power of the people. That's exactly what one would call Jan Shakti.
Government wants that people should own up the state's programs. It's a way of motivating them to participate. जनभागीदारी से विकास ये सूत्र है. तो जनभागीदारी जब बढ़ती है तो it increases the quality of delivery system. It also, when you have a partnership or when you are actively participating, it increases the speed of getting developed.
A strong social infrastructure, enterprising people who can fight against all odds, and a government that believes in putting the interests of the people, development and investors first, make what Gujrat is today. A self-reliant state, a model for others in the country to emulate. In the next episode, we'll take a closer look at how industrial development is scripting Gujarat's glorious march.